The R. Kelly federal trial for racketeering and sex trafficking is entering its third week. Our justice correspondent Candace Kelly has been covering the entire thing, and she's back this morning with a look at where this trial stands and where it's going. Good morning, Candace.
Good morning.
So during the first 2 weeks of testimony, the prosecution tried to portray the singer as a control freak, a criminal mastermind over all of this. So what witnesses do you think have made the biggest impact so far?
Well, Shannon, as you said, as prosecutors opened in their opening statements, they wanted to make sure that the jury knew that in their view, this was a predator. The defense on the other side was saying, hey, this is a group of women who knew exactly what they were getting into. You may not like how their sexual lives have unfolded, but this is something that these young women wanted. So let's take a look at what we've seen in the first couple of weeks. First of all, from the grave, we hear from Aaliyah, of course. This is the first time in a federal court, in a court at all, that we see this marriage license that has been out there for a number of years, arguably, when Aaliyah got married to R. Kelly when she was 15 and he was 27. After that, we certainly have Demetrius Smith. He was the one who was at the wedding ceremony, accused of getting this fake ID, paying somebody $500 in order to make sure that Aaliyah could get married. We've got Jerhonda Pace. Jerhonda Pace says that she was abused physically, locked in a room, saying that certainly he restricted her and her ways and the ways of others. And then there's this whole calculated scheme that the prosecutor is saying that R. Kelly had by not telling people like Jerhonda that he had herpes and therefore she was inflicted with herpes. And Dr. Chris Mcgrath is an interesting person. This is the doctor who treated R. Kelly for 25 years, saying that he had herpes and that he should tell other partners of his that they might be exposed to herpes, and that's something that witnesses say didn't happen. And then Jane Doe number 5, she was a biggie. She was the one who lived with R. Kelly for 5 years, says that she was physically abused by him, forced to eat feces, restricted her movements, she got an abortion, and alleges that she was forced to have sex with someone named Nephew. And this was the first time we heard of a young man in court specifically that was said to have been groomed by R. Kelly. Not a nephew that was related, but someone that was called nephew and groomed from childhood. And then towards the end of these past couple of weeks, as you know, and you've been talking about it, Shannon, over the past few days, these blackmail letters. We heard this Jane Doe number 5 read these blackmail letters, and certainly this was something that was quite impactful, quite an emotional couple of weeks, which is why I'm sure the judge gave the jury Friday off in order to just process all of this that they had to deal with.
I'm sure they needed it after all of this back and forth. And I know that the defense has been hammering away trying to poke holes at what the prosecution was alleging and what these witnesses were saying. Have they made any headway with this? Have they made an impact, or is it a losing battle for them?
You know, I think that with the prosecution and the defense, we have to understand this. The prosecution is the one that makes the accusations. The defense's response is just to respond to what has been said and really poke holes. I hear a lot of people online talking about, oh, you guys are only talking about the prosecution's case. Listen, it's the prosecution who has to make the case. The defense is the person or the people who have to defend themselves, poking holes, as you said. Have they done this? I think that they have made some great efforts and probably have moved the needle on some days, saying that these are young women that knew what they were getting into, saying that these were young women whose parents actually and factually gave up some of their rights for their daughters to be homeschooled in the home of R. Kelly, or that they gave up the rights in order for them to travel with R. Kelly. We have people who have taken the stage who have lied about their age. That is a fact. So what were some of the goals of those people who are saying that they are telling the truth now, when years ago, factually, as they can prove, they were not telling the truth? Does that make them liars? Does that make them people who have a hidden agenda? And then we heard a lot about the parents. Some of the parents here did want to have deals with R. Kelly, whether it was business deals or just dealings with their daughter. So all of that has been put on, this kaleidoscope of facts for the jury to consider to figure out who was telling the truth, because at the end of the day, it does become a question of he says, she says. We have a couple of more weeks of this to go to figure out exactly how that plays out.
And as we go into week 3, do you have any idea who's expected to get on the stand next?
Well, when we talk about a criminal mastermind that the prosecution alleges that R. Kelly is, we have to look at the criminal mastermind and the people that he has mastermind. I mean, what is this whole racketeering enterprise that the prosecution has alleged has been going on? We need to hear from more people, so I'm certain that we will hear from those people that worked on behalf of R. Kelly. Because here's one thing that the defense has on their side. That is this fact that those who took the stand, who maybe not necessarily said great things about R. Kelly, like Demetrius Smith or the doctor, these are people who did not say that they were mastermind or engineered by R. Kelly and told what to do. And so that's what we're talking about when we're looking at these RICO charges, which are very big charges in this case. So who will we hear from? Well, we have 6 accusers. We've heard from 3 of them, 1 from the grave, if you're counting Aaliyah there. And then we're going to hear from other people who perhaps the prosecution says that R. Kelly was in charge of, and they did things at his behest.
All right, and real quick, how long is this all expected to last?
I would say that we're almost halfway there, because we have so far heard from half of these 6 accusers. So I would say that a couple more weeks, possibly a little more, is what we have to go.
All right, Justice Correspondent Candace Kelly, thank you so much for keeping on top of all that.